We were introduced to the idea of equal protection a few years ago, really in 2022. There was a bill of equal protection that had the votes. It passed out of committee 7-2. It had the votes in the legislature in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay.
And I watched that happen.
It got stopped.
It got stopped.
Yeah.
And it got stopped by a letter that was signed by over 70 pro-life leaders that said, this is not pro-life. We don't ever want this. We will never want there to be consequences for the woman. And I was shocked. I realized, well, then it's never going to end. We do want to end abortion. We do believe that it's biblically unjust that we would just exempt a whole category of people from any consequence. And it didn't make sense to me, and it still doesn't make sense to me. So, for your listeners, if they're feeling confused, like I'm hearing things about this rift and it's confusing to me, yeah, it is confusing. I don't know how you can be a Christian and not stand for equal protection for the preborn. How you can say on one hand that abortion is murder and say on the other hand, but we don't ever want to actually criminalize the act of murder. So that's why a lot of the confusion exists.
Yeah. And that confusion is one that I experienced because I think I was just plugging along thinking we're all wanting this. And then when you realize that there are people within the pro-life movement, for even some very vocal pro-life leaders that are very much against abortion, they would not want it to ever be punishable in the same way murder would be punishable. And when I thought about that, I thought, well, I wonder if we really think it's murder then.